Janet and John go on a cruise. Today, Janet and John are going on a big ship on the Mediterranean. See, Janet and John drive to the airport to catch the plane. John likes going to the airport, but Janet has to put on his reins to stop him running up and down the escalators. When the plane lands, Janet and John get a taxi to the dock. And Janet says, "Hurry up, John. We need 4 taxis for all your luggage from the airport, and we don't want to be late in case the ship goes without us." When Janet and John arrive at the ship, John is very excited. See the damp patch. The steward shows them to their cabin. See John unpack all his bags, put on his best sailor suit, the blue eyeshadow, matching bag with a big anchor.
Anchor?
Do you know what a big anchor looks like? Janet does. Janet says, "Why don't you go out for a walk on deck? But don't get up to mischief. I'm going to sit by the pool. I'll see you there in an hour." See John hop and skip along the promenade deck. John sees Mrs. Bickerdike. "Hey up, Fluffy Whiskers," says Mrs. Bickerdike. Mrs. Bickerdike is from Yorkshire. See the cloth caps. Mrs. Bickerdike says, "Fancy seeing you here, John. I'm just going for my half-hour walk on deck. Doesn't have to keep you fit. Would you like to come along?" And John says, "I'd really like to, but I get such pains in my knees when I walk for more than 10 minutes. See Mrs. Bickerdike wave goodbye. John walks a little further, sees Tudor and Anita, the Bushes. And then Tudor and Anita are making a film all about people who've lost all their suitcases on holiday and have nothing to wear. Tudor says, "Howdy, John." Tudor is from Texas. See the chainsaws. Anita says, "You look very smart in your uniform, John. We have a suite with a balcony at the back of the ship. We were just going back for a drink. Would you like to join us?" "Yes, please," said John. And when they get to the suite, John has a good look around the suite and bounces up and down on the great big bed. Tudor says, "What can I get you, John?" And John said, "I'd like some Baileys with ice and a pink umbrella, please." See Tudor give John a half a pint of Baileys. And John says, "I like this cabin. Ours is quite close to the engine room. Doesn't have any windows." Anita says, "Yes, it's very nice. The cabins at the back of the ship are much better because it's a smoother trip. We once had a cabin near the bow, and it was very rough." Soon it's time for John to meet Janet. Can you see where this is going yet?
Yes, I think I can.
And John waves goodbye to Tudor and Anita.
Can I leave now,
He
please?
trots up to the pool deck. Tie him down. When John arrives, Janet is playing deck quoits with Mrs. Dempsey. Janet says, "Did you have a nice time, John?" "Yes. I saw Mrs. Bickerdike, and she asked if I fancied a bit of a blow on the promenade deck. But I said I couldn't keep it up for half an hour, so instead I had a nice drink with Anita and Tudor, the Bushes, in the cabin. She said she liked a man in uniform. There was a great big bed in the cabin. Anita said she liked it in the stern. It was a much smoother passage than up front." See Janet Boyle. Do you know how to hit an elusive newsreader with deck quoits? Janet does. Run, John, run. As a matter of fact, I'm off myself.